Hiya Jane, thanks for your question. I'll try and answer it best I can. Best way to do it is to show you. So I've got some buttercream here that's full of air bubbles. Purposely got a lot of air bubbles in it. So what I do now is something that people don't really like watching me do on here is I mix it with my palette knife, and I do this even with a big batch of buttercream. I take it out in stages out of the tin, out of the mixing bowl, put it in smaller balls. I do it a big batch at a time, because I do it with my palette knife. And what I do is I just run through my buttercream, pressing it down, putting quite a bit of effort into it, pushing it. Scrape it round and push, press down, press down, press down, press down. You're not actually mixing with the palette knife, you're pushing on it, and you're actually pushing the air bubbles out, and you can see it's going a lot smoother now. I love doing this. I think it's quite satisfying actually. And when I make my buttercream, I don't get a lot of air bubbles in it because of the way I make it. I make it a big batch, and I make it slow, and I beat it slow, but I still get quite a few air bubbles. So this is what I do. And you can actually see it getting smoother, and as you could see at the beginning, it had lots of air bubbles in it. So as I'm pressing the buttercream against the sides. Can you see how smooth it's going? And there was a lot of air bubbles in this buttercream, purposely, so that I could show you what I do. Press it against the side of your dish. Look how smooth that is now. And then I get a cup of hot water. Just get a cup of warm water. Dip my palette knife in the warm water. Dry it off with a bit of kitchen roll. And don't forget, if this is going on the side of a cake, you're putting it on and then you're smoothing it again with your smoothers, so that's how it becomes really smooth. Can you see how smooth it's going? And that's how I get the air bubbles out of my buttercream.